instead of putting Super Kaizo IronMON Impossible, Super Kaizo IronMON Possible. There you go. That's the new title for it. Wonderful stuff. But yeah, a lot of people will have seen Raimi won it on Friday, actually. Raimi won it on Friday. And honestly, he got such a good mon at the end, where I put it in the Discord for those people who didn't see. I was like, if he doesn't win, I'll be shocked at that point. He had good heals, he had a great mon. I was genuinely shocked. It was when that Rayquaza came out at the end in a champion fight, I was worried for him. Other than that, I thought he had it in the bag the whole time. He absolutely had it in the bag, the dude did. And he played it out of his skin. It wasn't just the fact that he had a good mon. Like, yeah, he did have a good mon, but he played that so perfectly. You got to give it to him. Got to give the credit to him where he's deserved as well. I'm so glad it was Raimi. Not one of those, not one of those Americans. Right, let's move on, shall we? Okay, well, let's do a hydrate and pretend we didn't say that. Right. Where are we? Kev's livid. Uh-oh, we've upset everybody. We've done it. But let's do it. Let's get the run underway. See, we've got another 5,000 attempts to win this, and then we're technically better. Just think about it like that. We've got 5,000 attempts left to prove that we are better and simply the best. But I hope everyone's doing fantastic. I hope everybody's ready for it. Let's lock it in. Today, it's going to be a good day. We always start on left ball, as we do. But I thought, you know what? Let's come back with a little bit of super. Because I was tempted to do some of the Heart Gold, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Monomon. But in the end, I decided, no, we can't leave it like that. We can't leave it on a cliffhanger. Be far too easy, wouldn't it? It really, really would be. But thank you, everybody, for kicking off the early hype train. I do thoroughly appreciate it. For those people who did get emotes in it, share the emotes in chat. Let's see what you guys got. I, myself, have finished all of those emotes, so I don't need to worry too much about it. This was almost insane for a second there. Oh, this thing was almost wild. Oh, the Houndoom almost had it there, everybody. Water absorb Houndoom, and then we looked at all the other stats on it, and I thought, well, yeah, it's just not the one. It just isn't, is it? But it does make it out. Okay, yeah, it does make it out. Lovely stuff. Shadow Ball. Oh, it's so decent. But not great, sadly. It's just sadly not the best thing that we've ever seen. So let's give it a go. Let's see if we can beat it again. That's the dream, everybody. We're live, we're ready. We're live on a Saturday as well, which is a little bit different. So I expect a lot of people might be busy, so there might not be as many people in the stream. So I do appreciate it, everybody, for coming along in. I hope you're all having a wonderful weekend. What have we all been up to then? Go on, enlighten me. Bazo, welcome in. Left ball. Absolutely, let's do it. Let's lock it in. Left ball for the rest of the stream. I wouldn't mind it, because it's pretty damn good, the left ball is. It's a pretty damn good ball. So yeah, I've had a busy weekend. So yesterday, I went and saw the new F1 film. I don't know if those people have seen anything about it, or if people are just a bit like, I don't know anything about it, Chris. I thought it was a good film. I honestly thought it was. Yeah, the storyline was a little bit forced in places, and like, you know, you obviously have like the romantic side of a film, and it's like, yeah, it felt a little bit forced, but I thought ultimately it was an enjoyable film. I enjoyed the film. Would I watch it again? Honestly, yeah, if it was on and someone was like, Chris, do you want to go and see this film again? Yeah, I'd go and watch it again. I'm not going to say it was a bad film, because it was pretty solid in my opinion. It was pretty damn solid. So that's why we didn't stream yesterday. Today, during the day, I was a little bit busy. We went and saw one of our friends, and we met their new boyfriend for the first time. And you know what? One of the first things... It wasn't the first thing he said to me, but one thing the kid said to me... I say he's a kid. He's probably not a kid, is he? Giga Drain on this isn't bad. Our special defense is pretty low, though, so I'm not really sold on it. Yeah, its moveset's not great, but it might be better than us just in terms of speed to be able to find something better to scout with. So yeah, we met that guy today. He was a very nice man. He was a very nice man. But the thing he said to me, he was saying, so, what do you do then? What do you do for work? And I'm sat there like, what the hell do I say here? What on earth do I say to the answer to this question? So I answered with professional video game player. To which he responded, what? And I said, online male entertainer? And he said, ah, you're a streamer then? And I said, yes, I am, good sir. And then he said, so what do you stream? And I said, well, I stream a lot of Pokemon. And he said, oh, I'm not a fan of Pokemon. So then I turned around to the friend and I said, well, you've got to get rid of him because he's just a fraud. He's an absolute fraud. So the dude didn't even watch Pokemon. He doesn't even play Pokemon. So he's gone straight down in the estimation. That's what it is. It's gone absolutely terribly for him. He started so well, ended so badly, didn't he? He really did. It's the worst question in the world. Oh, what the hell do I need to say? Like, what on earth am I meant to say to that answer? Or even to the question, sorry. Like, oh, what do you do for a living? I just sit and stare at my computer and talk to myself while playing Pokemon. Like, that's kind of it, right? That's kind of what I do. But yeah, he wasn't happy with it. But then he did say he was a gamer, alright? He was like, no, I'm a gamer. Oh, we might be dead here. Never mind. He did say he was a gamer, and I was like, so what do you play? And he was like, I'll play Call of Duty. And I was like, okay, alright, fair enough. I see how you are. I see what these things are. Yeah, I see how this happens. So, that's what it was. Doesn't watch or play Pokemon, what a nerd. Exactly! The kid plays Call of Duty! Gotta sit and play Pokemon. I don't know what he's doing in his spare time. Shocking behaviour, isn't it? So that was my day today. A little bit busy, but other than that, ready to stream and excited. Yawn, good value. Should have hit Supersonic first term. That's on me. That's all on me. So yeah, I said like, well, you've got to follow, and he was like, well, I don't really like it. I was like, well. So that was it. But other than that, he was all right. Yeah, he was quite nice. But you should follow the channel, guys. But Liam's got all the emotes, so doesn't need to go into any of these hype trains or anything. Doesn't need to worry about any of that damage. Ooh, we might be out here. Ooh. If we make it out, I'll run this. This is like a fun mon to run here. Go on, good move here. Rock Tomb, it's better than Sand Tomb. Shed coverage. Yeah, go on, sign me up. Let's run the thing, shall we? It's honestly pretty nice. Its speed's okay. Its defenses are fine. Little mixed attacker. Yeah, sign me up for this. Let's get an early run going, everybody. Let's get an early run, early prediction. Do we beat the Superboy? What has happened to all of my predictions? Oh, they're all just Jim. Do we beat... Oh, he's got a title, and he's not just the Superboy. He's the Superboy. The Superboy. Do we beat... I can't even spell. I'm slamming away at the keyboard. 1 minute on the clock, everybody. Do we beat the Superboy? I know we haven't got there yet. If we don't make it to him and we end up dying along the way, I will just refund everyone's points. So don't you guys worry about that one bit. Don't you guys worry in the slightest. But yeah, going back onto Raimi's stream though, I don't think he could have played it any better. Literally played it so perfectly. He had quite a nice Elite Four, from what I remember. The fact he was really fast. The only reason he won genuinely was soundproof. No, I'm only joking. But all I'm going to say is if I had soundproof, I might have been able to beat the game. But enough silliness. Genuinely, fully deserved. It was just perfectly played from start to finish. I'm surprised that he didn't panic at any point. He kept such a level head. No panic from Raimi one bit. Fair play. Genuinely fair play. I'd been shaking the whole time if it was me. I'd have been sweating, I would have, Cobra. Welcome in, thank you so much for the follow. But I would have, I'd have been shaking, going, I don't know what to do, guys. What should I do here? And I panicked. So in the future, no panicking, just winning. That's what we need to do, everybody. Right, chuck me on a chesto berry. Wait until the prediction's done. The prediction is done. Is there anything else we can do? Oh, we can just send it in, though. Need to prepare for that question, though. You can't say that you do... Sorry, you can't say that you do theatre online, reacting to complex interactive scenarios and people. Ooh, yeah, we do online focus groups. I am the head of a marketing focus group campaign. Whereas in reality, I just ask people what to do in Pokemon, and people are like, ah, well, yeah, this is what you should do. So that's kind of it, guys. That's kind of what we do. Right, let's see what we can do ourselves, though. Breloom comes out first. Psychic's actually quite useful here. That's really useful. We take it. Well done. Up to level 11, anybody? No, but that's okay. Oh, Bubble Beam? Maybe Bubble Beam for the Aggron. Uh-oh. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. We're a run. We're on a run. If only we went on this run the other day, and then we could have beaten the whole challenge first. Never mind, eh? Let's lock and load, reflect. We don't need any of that. None of that rubbish around here. Right, we've got 22 speed. I feel that's enough to go and grab all the items. So we will go and grab all the items. So we should be very, very good here. Spent so much time gathering the intel from the wilds. They often could make the informed choices. Oh, he knew everything. He knew absolutely everything about that seed, front to back. Basically found out what moves all these Pokemon had that never learnt new moves. He basically knew everything that had Perish Song, even though it didn't really matter to him. The only thing that... I remember him going into it, and I thought in my head, the only way he loses is a big counter, which he hit a counter, but it wasn't a big one, thankfully. It was a big counter, or some kind of dodgy Endeavor, quick attack, weather, crap. Like, that was the only way I ever saw him losing. Maybe a Destiny Bond. But still, played it out of his skin. And that's what we're about to do today, everybody. We're about to just beat the whole game. Yeah, it's a day late, maybe 2 days late, but... we've done it in less seeds, potentially. Is that more impressive? Who knows? We'll never know. I don't know. We'll never know. The Swampert that he had was quite scary. Yeah, it couldn't really do much other than the pain split, but it was just very scary to lose all of your stats. So that is kind of a little bit of a scary thing. So I think it went okay. We've copied huge power here, haven't we? What does Trace give me it? Alright then. That was with huge power! What? Okay. Good to know. Okay, good to know. But we got a lot of experience from Blissey, so that's alright at the end of the day, isn't it? Level 15 already. Quite nice for us. As long as that Blissey doesn't get any moves further down the line, or if it's in the Safari Zone, we know what we'll be grabbing. Actually, maybe it's just a little bit too tanky. Who knows? We'll give it a go nonetheless. Wish we could prevent it from evolving. Oh, crap, it evolves, doesn't it? Oh, I completely forgot about that. Oh, I did. Right, are we making contact with everything? Let's go Rock Tomb. We're asleep. Big brain play. We're going to Dragon Claw. Actually, no, it doesn't matter if we're asleep. We'll Rock Tomb anyway, because we've got a Chesto Berry on. So that's okay. So I always get it mixed for counter. Where's my Chesto Berry? When the hell did I use that? When did I use my Chesto Berry? When did that get used? When did that get used? He didn't miss a Fire Blast. Oh, for God's sake. So, I thought, you know what, that wouldn't have been a bad pivot. That would have been quite good. A pivot, that wouldn't have been bad. We then had Stab Bubble Beam. Right, let me retry this, because I would have played this differently had I realised that I had the... I'd have still gone for the first Rock Tomb. But then here, I'd have gone for Dragon Claw. I don't even get the contact. Oh, no, I do. Eruption? Please kill me. Please, please. Please kill me now. Oh, you know what? There was a way we win that, and that's so irritating. I just... Because the Blissey fight went quite well, I just didn't even think about what just happened there. Oh, it was so winnable. Honestly, should we have a look at that full seed? Previous log. Right, what did we have? We had a Scyther, didn't we? Just so we can learn from this, alright? That's all we're here for. I spell Scyther? Scyther. So, what did we get? The moves, Shockwave at level 26. What are you taking it? Yes, because we'd been upcoming to a special attacker. A mixed attacker, sorry. Would have then evolved into something with a little less attack, but still pretty strong. Level 30, 35 would have got Flamethrower. The special defense, yeah, I think we're losing that because a dodgy... Let's even just glance at the gym leaders. Someone's having an electric move, right? We had coverage for that. Someone's got an electric move somewhere. I don't think we're beating Surge. So, yeah. It was just unlucky. It was just a little bit unlucky. Yes, I misplayed, but don't worry, we only misplay right at the start of the stream and we never misplay again. It's all good. Yeah, I forgot that it had Sleep Powder. That's on me. Should have gone for the Supersonic there, but that's okay because we were confused anyway. Paralysed anyway, even. I'm getting everything wrong. Still winnable. Still winnable. No longer winnable. Yeah, I think it would have been a tough seed. I think the Mewtwo coming out on Surge always looks a little bit scary. So, yeah, we could have done a little bit better. But nonetheless, we're still alive. Right. What's its moveset? How is this 1 star? I need to know how this is 1 star. Genuinely. That's got to be at least 2. I'm sorry, no, that's got to be at least 2 stars. I feel that's ridiculous giving that 1 star. That's daylight robbery there. Hello, Paul. Have we beaten Super Kaizo yet? And why not? So Remy had 8,500 attempts before beating it. We were only on 3,500. So technically, give me 5,000 more attempts and then we can ask that question again. That's where I'm thinking, Paul. Give me those little extra attempts and then I think we'll have a good shot. I'll have a good chance at it. Speaking of good chances, Aerial Ace never misses. Swift never misses. If only we had Hustle. Oh, value. Value. Value? You know what? I was just about to say that this Quillfish isn't too bad. It kind of isn't too bad. Is it runnable? If it wasn't a Quillfish, maybe it is. Speed boost's solid. 20 attack at level 7. Yeah, let's give it a run, shall we? Let's give it a go. We've got to do some fun runs, haven't we? We can't just be sat here just being all sad and upset because the challenge has already been beaten. Not a chance are we going to be doing that. We're going to be thinking, right, let's lock it in. Let's be sensible. Let's just beat everything, shall we? So I think this thing has solid potential. It's got some good attack stat. It's only level 7. Its stat spreads in all of the right places. The only thing I'm worried about right now is its nature could be better, but let's give it a go, shall we? May as well have a little bit of fun. Yeah, we haven't seen anything in the seed, but that's okay. Who needs Tentacruel when you've got this little fish? See, we've got a lemonade. This is it. This is the run, isn't it, Petunia? I hope all is well. Welcome in. This is it. Speed boost. Oh, we're dead. Yeah, we're dead. It's also got speed boost, and that was a crit. Gust does double. Swift does double damage because why not? Should we just like start this again, or is it going to miss one of the egg bombs? It does. Crit and we win. Crit and we didn't win there. We did. Oh, it might have thrown. It might spam it again because it's in killable range. It misses. Good. It doesn't miss that all the time. We're asking far too much of it. Was the seed any good then? The Evos are great. I know, look at them. Look at those Evos. Wow, look at them. Look at those beautiful Evos. What did we miss out on then, everybody? I bet you we didn't miss out on anything. See, Typhlosion, terrible. Never wanted that in the first place. Everything else in that, terrible. All those mons, awful. Blaziken. Honestly, nah, you probably wouldn't win it, would you? Let's give it a go, though. But this is Super Kaizo. It is harder than IronMON. Only one person has ever beaten Super Kaizo IronMON, and that was yesterday. There you go. True story. Remy did it yesterday. So we're here to do it today. That's the dream, everyone. But Trickster, I hope everything's going well. How have you been? I've been a very busy person over the last couple of days. So yesterday I went and saw the new F1 film, which I thought was really good. If you haven't seen it and you enjoy Formula 1, feel free. I enjoyed it. And then earlier today we saw a friend in town. There you go. Went out for lunch with a friend in town is what we did. We had a nice time doing it, didn't we? Of course we did. It's wild that Super's been beaten now. Oh, it was an insane stream yesterday. I'm so glad that he decided to just run it instead of waiting, because if he waited, I'd have thought, yes, he's going to bottle it. I don't think you can wait. I think you need to go with the momentum. I think you've got to stick with the momentum. You can't just think, well, we're going to have to, hold off and do it next stream. I think that's never going to work out. It's like you've done a full warm-up, right? You've basically got yourself ready to do whatever you need to do. You've done the warm-up, you're ready to go, and then you decide, do you know what, let's wait until the next day to do it. So I think it was a good idea doing it the same day. I think it would have been crazy to hold it off and do it for another day. But it was great. That crowbat was just so strong. Also, soundproof. I think I said a while ago, the only way that you win in this challenge is if you have soundproof. And lo and behold, look who's right again, everybody. It's little old Crisp. True story. Little old Crisp is right again. I didn't expect him to get literally the best moveset possible. I genuinely didn't expect that. What did he have in the end? Was it did he have, what, Thunderbolt, Earthquake, Aerial Ace, and Sludge? 2 stab moves and then 2 of the other strongest moves in the game. I was like, there's no way you don't win that, right? I was like, there's no way you don't win it. It was a very good effort. It was a very, very, very good effort. Okay, Golduck. What are we thinking? I'll hit the thing. Will I hit the thing? I knew it was going to be faster than me. Frenzy Plant, not... Oh, I did a lot of damage. So we do the maths on that. 75 damage. We've only got that much defense. Honestly, let's go for it. It's better than what we've got right now. It's going to be faster than what we've got right now. I don't know if there's going to be anything else in the grass that's as good as this thing, so we may as well just grab it and just move on, shall we? Also, a 50% chance that we just lose, and it's terrible. But it's got a lot of speed, so that's pretty solid. So yeah, if you haven't checked out Raimi's run, definitely do. Go and watch the VOD of it. It got intense at the end. Got very, very damn intense. Yeah, so literally the second he beat it, the dude earned like $2 grand or something. I was like, what? I'm not even joking. He earned more money in there than like most people earn in an average work month. I was like, whoa, I need to win it next. That was genuinely the thought going through my head. I'm not going to go for the Typhlosion at 8 because it could pop up at level 9. I don't think it will, but it could. And also there could be something better in the grass. And we have the ability to grab every single item first. So that's what we're going to do, isn't it? Of course we are. Over 4 streams for the whole run. Well, that's surely Raimi's priority now is to stop and drop everything and get the YouTube video made. Surely you do, right? Like, it's got to be the play. Drop everything that you're doing and crack on with that YouTube video. Get it out as soon as possible. Because let's say little Crisp ends up winning it in the next day or 2. Let's live in some fantasy world where that happens. And then Crisp gets the video out first. No one's going to know. What's to say that I can't just put it out and say, hey, I was the first to do it. Video goes viral on YouTube and then everyone's like, oh, well, you never know. But hey, that's what I would do at least. But it was a hella good effort though. It was a hella good effort in that one. So congratulations to Raimi once again. Which is why I thought I'd jump on Fire Red, because I knew that I'd want to talk about it. I knew that a lot of people would want to talk about it. So I thought, may as well play the game while we talk about it, rather than me sitting on Heart Gold going, what do I do here? And being very confused. Right, let's go for the Typhlosion, because this Golduck sucks, quite frankly. Too much speed, not enough special defense, and not any good attacks, really. Is this any good? Torrent has potential. Moveset has potential. Defense, very scary. Crisp, petrified. What other route have we not seen? We haven't seen Route 2. We already caught something in 22. Yeah, we've got to go Route 2, haven't we? We've got to do it, guys. Yeah, watch some Assaulty stream where it was getting reviewed as well. Oh, yeah, it was good. It's good to see everyone's takes on it and see what everyone would have done slightly differently in the end. Ooh, well, we'll grab this. If we can. Interesting. I think it's going to be better than what we've got right now anyway. And it also has Flash Fire, so we're good. Huge power. Ooh, hello, it's banned. So what's the rule with this? Can I just like bin it off and say I don't want it anymore because it has huge power? Or do I have to catch another one and see if it has huge power and then... and bin it off? Right, let's just bin it off and just use this Typhlosion then. Sack that. The Ludicolo, welcome in. I hope all is well. And Valo, how's it going? How's it going, Val? Hope everything's going well. Hope we're all excited and ready for the day. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's game over already. We need to crit every single turn. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have ran this, knowing that we were just going to be weak against, like, 3 different types. Yeah, it would have been a stretch, wouldn't it? Would have been a real scary one. But I was lurking in a stream earlier, and apparently another streamer was suggesting the run wasn't legit. The only way that I would say that run wasn't legit... Oh. Do you know what? We can pick here. I'm picking the Snorlax. I don't often pick here, but we're allowed to. The only way that that run wouldn't be legit is... because I'm very picky on the certain rules which no one else cares about. And I think... oh, it's got Flash Fire. Wonderful. And I think he's fine on it. Alright? But the only rule that people break all the time is, you know when you can't go into dungeons twice before you've locked in your pivot? Everybody always goes into Mount Moon. I don't think Raimi did. I think Raimi got away with it by not going back into Mount Moon and leveling up a different mon. So technically, I think he was okay. But it's such a nitpicky rule that I always talk about it and no one else cares about it. So that's the only way that it wouldn't be legit, because we all know how Raimi plays the game. Fully, properly, professionally. If at any point someone suggests it's not legit, they're just jealous. That's quite frankly what it is. I wish I could come out and say that run wasn't legit, he did this wrong and cheated, but I can't do that, can I? Because it's just not true. It's just absolutely not true, is it? So that's kind of the only thing that I thought could have gone wrong, but definitely didn't go wrong. So a fully legit run, definitely in there. So huge power is obviously not illegal anymore, so it could have counted as the pivot. We lost anyway, it's fine. No ifs and buts and asterisks for me, please. No. But yeah, how meticulous Raimi goes on his runs. Like, if we were the first person to beat it and someone said, well, Chris cheated somewhere, I would genuinely think in the back of my mind, yeah, that's possibly what's happened. I could have accidentally cheated somewhere throughout the run if I won it. But I know for a fact Raimi wouldn't have, so don't you guys worry. Don't you guys fret about this. Speaking about fretting about things, let's start scouting, shall we? This route looks pretty solid. There's some good mons in there. I feel like Slowkin's good. However, Mirror Move, Psy Wave doesn't look too good. Any other moves on this thing? It is faster than me, so it means it's pretty quickly. It's pretty quick. So that's a little bit scary for us, though. Raimi surprisingly didn't go into Mount Moon until after he locked the pivot. Hey, that's a result there. That's the crisp cardinal sin if people don't do that. Because so many people do it. And I bring people up on it all the time when they're doing it. And I'm like, well, you can't go in there. And they're like, well, actually, I can go. And I'm like, no, if I'm going to follow the rules, I'm going to follow all the rules. But Raimi's alright with it, so don't you guys worry. Yeah, the bat had soundproof, that was the key. Bear in mind, the only times I've ever lost after the Safari is because of Perish Song. So you can realistically look at it as the only times I've ever lost in this game was because of Perish Song. If you give me a Pokemon that has immunity to Perish Song, could we beat it? Maybe, who knows? There's no way to find out, is there? There's no way we can find out, because what are the chances of that happening to me? 0, isn't it? Was there a point in me switching to this? Probably not. Oh, it's got Destiny Bond. Hang on. It's got Rock Slide, Destiny Bond. Honestly, I'm sending this. This looks pretty damn solid. Let's lock it in. I don't even care about looking at everything else. Let's just go on some fun runs to start with. We've got the Berry Juice to kick things off with. The Venusaur has a Rock Slide. It's perfect stat spread. Let's just not mess it up. We're doing no damage. We're just doing no damage. We can win this. We potentially can. Extreme speed? Don't mind if I do, you know. Hang on. Now extreme speed's our best move. And it's 100% accurate. Okay. Alright, we've got a pretty damn good looking mon here, everybody. But gamer's gaming. The gamer is gaming right now, everybody. But yeah, he had the perfect, one of the best types that you can have. So obviously, complete immunity to poison. Poison ends runs. Basically, he didn't have an immunity to everything else, but he had a lot of berries and stuff to cover for it. This bag was unreal. The fact that he couldn't get Perish Songed, lovely as well. And his moveset, jeez, he's had 2 stab moves there. Literally 2 solid stab moves, and then rounds it off with Earthquake and Thunderbolt. You literally couldn't have had a better moveset. I think he had the best mon, the best moveset, which is why people were saying, like, is he going to win? I was like, of course he's going to win. Of course he's going to win. He's a gamer. Certified gamer, everybody. So it was just, in my mind, it seemed inevitable. Any Perish Songs on that run? He got hit by Perish Song, like, once, maybe? But he already had soundproof, so it didn't make a difference. And it was only 1 mon, so he took it out literally the same turn, so it never actually affected him. So we just need to get a good run where there's no Perish songs and we'll have a nice time. Oh, he spouted so much stuff about it and had stream titles with no cheats, then wondering why his chat was toxic. Who was this? Who have I missed out on here? Who had a load of toxic people in? I hope it wasn't me. It definitely wasn't me. I am the toxic people. Yeah, I've missed out on that conversation massively, guys. Got a very good mon here. Do you remember when I said, can we play a game without getting Perish songed? Can we just discuss this for like a little split second? Can we just have like an ounce of fun without a Perish song? You know, so Remy wins with Soundproof. Give me Soundproof and I'm beating this game. 100% certified. Give me Soundproof and this game's getting beaten. What do you want me to do? What do you actually want me to do here? Genuinely. This game, man. Oh, at least we're calm and cool about it. In short stream this morning, Remy was in there and people were doubting him. I think the only people who would doubt Remy for beating that challenge, people who are jealous, people who hate British people. I think that's the only two people. Because let's be real, if it wasn't a British person who won it, I'd be saying that they're not legit. I'd maybe saying that. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't, because imagine you're in Remy's shoes now. You've just basically beaten the hardest Pokemon challenge alive. You've done it so meticulously and as strong as possible, and then people start coming for you and saying, well, it's not legit. It's like, it's just going to upset you, isn't it? And also, they clearly didn't watch all the run. That's all I'm going to say on that one. It's, you know, it's just sad, jealous people at the end of the day, isn't it? Just some sad, jealous people, isn't it? Maddie, welcome in. I hope you're doing fantastic. We'll do a little hydrate for you. Oh, my bottle's empty already. Of course it is. Over 500 unique moves in this game, and it feels like there's a Perish song in every seed I watch. It's not just in every seed. I'd say there's about 10 Perish songs every seed that I play. I feel like there's about 3 in everybody else's. So, how am I meant to beat the game? How am I meant to beat the game? I thought I was retired. Tom Brady retired. Tom Brady came back and won. Anything can happen. There's the Sunkern, everybody. Sunkern is the favourite. We will be taking the Sunkern. Let's lock it in, though. Yeah, I do feel like people will just be jealous about anything, though, won't they? That's all it is. They'll just all be jealous, thinking, well, why couldn't I have done... Why couldn't my favourite streamer have won it? It's just all jealousy, isn't it? At the end of the day, if they can't be happy for someone else's achievements, that's a pretty sad life, isn't it? You've got to think about it like that. If they... Oh. Perish song, here it is. Honestly, I could just take myself out here. Oh, I could just do it. I might just do it. I'm just tempted. I'm just so tempted. I might just do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it myself. The way the lab works, we still hit things, so... we lost anyway. Well, fair enough. Fair enough, you know. Do I need to ask who put the Kern on the favourites? Well, all I'm going to say is that Liam gave me a lot of money, and money talks around here, everybody. Money does talk, so, that's what it is, everybody. Simple as is. Can't discuss any more of that. Oh, has to recharge? Yeah, go on, Ursaring. Easy win. Well done. Bubble, look at the value. Ooh. Look at the value in that. Happy for Amy, but I wish Chris won it first. There's not a chance I'd win it first. No way in hell. I think we all knew that was just a ruse, wasn't it? The only reason that I didn't win it is because we keep on getting Perish songed by things and we didn't get Soundproof. The only reason Remy won is because of Soundproof and the fact that he's a better player and the fact that, you know, he scouted out his seed properly. But, you know, other than that, you know, other than the fact he's better than me at the game, yeah, it was just lucky. He got the best ability in the game. He cheated. Yeah, like, what can I say? Honestly. Chris would get perished on the champion's third mon. Oh yeah, so I'd get perish songed on the third mon, I'd take out the sixth mon, and then I'd lose to a perish song in the end. That's what would happen to me. And I'm not joking. That is exactly what would happen to me. Shadow Ball. Sort of look like a good mon, you know. Go on, what else you got? Shadow Ball, Bubble Beam. Hang about. Give me one of these. Give me one of these Nido Kings then. I'll lock it in. I'll have one. Of course we'll have one. Can't believe we all get to watch a second streamer beat Super. Well, you know what they say. Lightning strikes twice. That's what they always say, everybody. True story. Very, very, very true story. Uh-oh. Oh, you don't know. No. I just want to catch a Pokemon. I just want to play the game. Please. I just want to get the Nidoking where we can't be poisoned and hope it has soundproof so we can't be taken out by a damn perish song, and then there's no way we can lose, right? That's all we got to do. No matter who won, there'll be folks talking shit about it. Yeah, absolutely. Anyone could have won, and people are still going to complain at it. Like, if you look at it numbers-wise, I think, Rami's one of the top 3 people who streams it in terms of views. So I'm kind of glad that Rami and one of the top 3 did win it, because imagine you live in a world where someone who comes on and just streams it twice beats it. That is the least reliable thing possible. We've seen the suffering, we've seen the heartbreak. So it's the most legit run that you could ever have seen, isn't it? I don't think there was any complaints. It'd be so sus, but it could happen. I've said it this whole time. Any one of you guys could just start streaming it, play it, and beat it. Yeah, there's a lot of skill involved, but to get the right seed, it's difficult. It is very difficult, but we all knew that no matter who... Oh, need to start scouting here, guys. We really, really do need to start scouting. Luca, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Hope you're enjoying yourself in the second place POV for the second best streamer of Super Kaizo IronMON. Hope you're having a lovely weekend as well. But it's all going to be good. It's all going to be great. Yeah, Staten's retired at this point, I feel. I feel like we should all just retire and just give up, right? Shadow Ball's such a good move. Swallow? Hang on. Is it worth trying to scout this out anymore? It's faster than me. It's got Bubble Beam. Is the Hypno better here? The Hypno did a lot more damage, I feel. I might go for the Hypno. Shadow Ball's good for Shed. I think I need to do some proper scouting. Do you know what? Let's properly scout this game out, shall we? Let's play this game how it's meant to be played, scout it out, and we'll take our time with it, and then we'll just beat it. Or we'll just get taken out by the Paris, who's also on board with the Paris. Yep. That could have also been something. So let's watch out for that one, because that's a little bit scary. But Maddie, I'm doing fantastic, and I hope you're doing very well also. You have a lovely day, Cricket, not broken your arm, not twisted your ankle, and just had a very nice time other than that. That's what I'm hoping for. That's the dream, isn't it? So yeah, I think that it was a very, very good run, and there was no complaints you could have about it. And I feel like if you do complain about it, there's no way. Ooh, who said horn drill? Someone said horn drill in the TikTok. Ban him! Alright, it's got Thunderbolt that does decent damage. I need to know what its other moves are. I can't just rely on something for one move. Ground types come out and we're screwed. Pokédoll, you helping helps with Paras. Paris? Alright, let's look. Let's take that off. We are allowed to use it, I assume. Frustration. It's got 2 good moves. Yeah, I think we go with the Hypno. Definitely just for speed at this point, if anything. I feel like it's going to be better than what we've got right now. I know we're a bit of a mixed attacker, but I feel like we're just a little bit too slow, where it could just end runs a little bit prematurely. So we'll look for the level 8 Hypno in there, we'll grab that, and then we can scout things a little bit nicer going forwards, shall we? That's the play, that's what we're thinking, guys. Crisp said he's locking in. Locking in 2 hours of lab sim. No. Right, you know what? No. Nah, let's look at the screen for a change, and let's win this, alright? No shenanigans, no silliness, just easy, simple winning a video game, alright? I think that's all we gotta do. Very straightforward, very simple. I feel the Nidoking is too fast for us to run. I feel like it is. I know the Hypno's level 3 and not outspeeding us, but I feel like the other things might outspeed us at level 6. So we're looking at maybe 15, 16 speed at level 6. Might be pushing about 20 speed for level 8. Is it outspeeding us at 5? So we're faster than it at 5, but it's faster than us at about 6. I think it's got a perfect speed start, that thing. I feel like the Nidoking's too speedy. And I'm worried about its stat spread. So let's find this Hypno, shall we, everybody? Let's find it, log it in, beat the whole game. Of course we should. It's been done before. Why can't it be done again? Now you're all thinking. Now you're all sat there thinking, you know what? Crisp actually might be right for a change. What a world that we live in. But yeah, no lab sim today. I've guaranteed it. I've said no lab sim. I don't want to just suffer over and over again with that lab sim. Nope, just nice, friendly, easy video gaming. If this thing's Forgotten Thunderbolt, I'm going to cry. It could also not catch and horn drill me. So bear that in mind. I've mentally prepared for the no catch and horn drill. Didn't prepare for the eruption. Got no balls. Great. I feel like it's Forgotten Thunderbolt. I'm very, very worried that it's Forgotten Thunderbolt, but I can't really test it because I know that it might have Horn Drill, but it might have Forgotten Horn Drill. And then again, Eruption was its strongest move there, so technically it's not like a misplay doing all of that. Yeah, that Nidoking's far too quick. Far too quick it is. So let's log it in. I think the challenge has been won. People are more invested because now there's proof it can be done. See, I wasn't sure how it would go. I thought it would be a 50-50 of whether or not people would still care. That's what I thought. So I was very happy, but at the same time, I was like, for God's sake, you could have waited. You could have just waited. But no, we've got a solid mon here. We've got a solid mon. Negative special attack nature. I don't think it's going to be great, is it? But Leroy, welcome back in. How's it been today? Good. We're about to catch this Snorlax and go on a run. I said we're about to catch this Snorlax and go on a run. We are absolutely, Leroy. I hope you've had a good weekend. I hope you're keeping very well. Also, Orsty. I think it's Orsty. I think I nailed it first time. How's it going? Welcome in. I wish I didn't catch this thing. Oh, Jesus. I got too excited. I got far too excited. Guys, it's terrible. Oh, Jesus. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is really, really, really bad. But yes, Raimi has beaten Super Kaizo. Hey, there's a Blissey in here. I could just cope that, you know. I could just cope it. We can do it. Zaddy's not a bad choice as well, but we'll scout the Blissey out and hope that that's better. But yeah, Raimi absolutely schooled the game, played it absolutely perfectly, no faults whatsoever. I don't think you can argue. Simple, easy stuff. You can't argue. He had a Crobat, so we argue that is the only reason he won because he had soundproof, because I've only ever lost to Perish Song. So, remember that, everybody. He went Blissey into Crobat? Oh. Blissey into Crobat, you say? There's a Blissey in this seed. Imagine I just downloaded the same seed as him. Oh, you know what? Let's just play the same seed as him, shall we? He did have two amazing Pokemon. But saying that, he played the seed so well. You can't take it away from him. Played it so, so well. But I hope you're doing well, Orsty. How's it going? And welcome into the stream. Hope all is well. So, Illuminate on this is pretty annoying because we're going to be encountering things twice as often. But we do have 34 speed, so it's all good here. The only thing I need to hope now is that this Snorlax never learns Perish Song or anything dodgy like that. Because if it does, that's game over for me. There's nothing I can do about that. If this thing learns Perish Song, if this thing learns just anything. Just need to hope that it's just terrible for the rest of the seed, because that's a little bit scary. So we'll try our very, very best, everybody. Of course we will. Let's have a look for this Blissey then, because, hey, for everyone with it, we can get one. But he had a good seed. He did have a very friendly seed. Yeah, the Rayquaza at the end was a bit scary, and there was a Swampert, but other than that, it was all good stuff. It was all very, very good stuff, and that's what we're going to replicate today, everybody. We're locking it in, and we are ready for it. Look what you got. Oh, is that a new emote on the channel, Liam, for giving a load of money? Ooh, look at that. Isn't that so nice? Isn't that just so, so nice? Oh, it was the metronome, wasn't it, on the Rayquaza at the end? Yeah, we all know what would have happened if it was me. That thing's going into explosion and just taking me out. That thing's easily going into explosion and taking me out. Even though we can't be Perish Song with that Mon, we can still lose. Anything could happen in that one, everyone. True story. It's the 10k one. Oh, go on. Look at the value here. Lovely stuff. Yeah, rolling the Fisher was a bit scary. I thought, you don't want to be looking at Fisher. I know he's a flying type, but still, you never really want to be seeing something like a Fisher on your screen because it always concerns you. It does always have that little bit of worry and doubt in the back of your mind where you start thinking, what on earth is going on? I'm going to be panicking. It always does put that into the back of your mind. Yeah, Metronome, honestly, I think that was the scariest thing in that whole place. Yeah, he got countered, but he was only doing about quarter damage to it, so he was never going to die to the counter. Because that thing had, like, decent stats, decent HP, so I think he was in a good spot. I think he was in a very good spot for the whole seed. Right, I need to start scouting stuff. I need to see some level 5s. I need to see a Snorlax, I need to see a Venusaur. We've got enough bulk. Ah, sack it. Great, thanks, game. Great, wonderful. I got scared there. I'm very worried. But Slug, how's it going? Welcome in. If he crit when it countered, it was the run over. True. But are we living in the world of ifs and woods and shoulds and buts and woods and cuds? I don't think we're living in the world of ifs and buts and shoulds and woods and maybe yuts and woods and cuds. I don't think we're living in that one. Yeah, there was a couple of 50-50 moments in it, but never really 50-50. It was more like dicey moments. But it was so well calculated, honestly. You could go back and watch it, and I don't think you'd change anything that you did. I don't think there's a single thing that you would have done differently in that whole run if you were playing it pretty much perfect. We did well. And that is super in a nutshell. Anything can happen. Unless you're me, then everything can happen. Magnitude 10? Jesus. That's done a lot of damage at magnitude 10. Let's scout this out. Go on, it's going to one-shot me. That's fine. Hyper Voice with Stab. Didn't do a lot of damage, though. Thunder Shock didn't do a lot of damage. Icy Wind. Like, it's got such good potential, this thing. Hyper Voice did, like, how much damage? 8, 9, 6 damage? 6 to 7 damage? Let's do some crisp maths. It's the worst Bolt Beam at home that you've ever seen. We've got some decent defense. Don't have a lot of HP. I don't think it's great, to be honest. I think that the Venusaur might be better. Yeah, but the Venusaur did like 20 damage to me. I think the Venusaur could be better, but I'll catch it for the sake of catching it. Maybe I'm wrong. But I think the Venusaur's going to be way better than this. Do you remember when I read things and said things? Come on, guys. What are we talking about here? What's happening? Like, what's going on? We can't pivot anymore. This is the last Mon. You guys told me to catch this. You said it was going to be great. We're going to struggle to even take it. We can't even take one. Well, we can't even one-shot a Caterpie. Oh, Jesus. Oh, who said this was a good choice? Who the hell said this was a good choice? Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Alright, let's have a little look. Was Idle Crisp right yet again? We'd have had a very solid Hustle Venusaur, which would have been interesting. Magnitude, Ancient Power, Sludge Bomb, Glare. I don't want to say that I'm right. I don't think it was winnable. Oh, we forgot about Route 1. Ah, Route 1 was terrible anyway. Was it? Maybe not. Route 2, the Snorlax just wasn't good enough. We knew it just wasn't good enough. Terrible attack stats. Route 22. So that thing had huge power once when it hit me. Natural Cure doesn't really help this thing, but Bubble Beam, Shockwave, it's going to struggle to just get to that level. This Hypno, in the end, it was probably alright. Why did we not take it? Why did I not take the Hypno? Thunderbolt Eruption. Why did I not take it? Oh yeah, because I just panicked. It was my fault. I just panicked. That's what happened, guys. I looked at them on. I worried. It's my fault. Don't worry about me. We're still on left ball. All is good, everybody. All is very good. But if you do want to go and watch Ramie's VODs playing it, it was like 4 streams or something worth, with a couple of GameCube streams in the mix of things. Hence why the Mon was called Heskey, because he was playing FIFA 2004, wasn't it? FIFA Football 2004. And he was playing as Liverpool, so then everyone was like, oh, well, Heskey. And then he called his Mon Heskey, and then he won it. So forever that will be Heskey. So there you are, the only winner of the challenge so far. Are we going to win this? No, we should have used Sweet Kiss to start with. Never mind. So who said to take the Blissey then? Who was it? I want names. I want names. Who said to take the Blissey? Get them banned. Get them banned, everybody. Instantly. Heading off for a bit more, but back later is not a problem, Paul. I hope you've had a lovely time in here, and catch you guys later. Catch you guys? Well, you might be... who knows at this point. We'll no doubt see you while we're stuck in the lab, don't you worry. Let Blissey go on the favourites. Alright then, easy stuff. Let's lock it in. Where's the favourites list? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Favourites, not that one. Favourites, number 3, Blissey. I'm sure Blissey's already saved. No, it's not. Chansey is, but Blissey isn't. Hang on. Why are my favourites so terrible? Blissey, there you go. Get yourself on the favourites board there, Blissey. Oh, how nice does that look? Now, if you just ignore the other terrible 2 Pokemon in there, but they're the 2 next to go, so maybe there's some value in that. Maybe we've got some value in that, everybody, and maybe we'll be okay, hey? I don't see a Blissey. I don't see any of these favourites popping up anytime soon, so we might struggle a little bit, but we'll be okay other than that. Please hit yourself in confusion. Good. Bad. That did a lot of damage. Well, fair enough. Right, every hour on the hour, everybody, we run 3 minutes of ads just to make sure that there's no random ads thrown at you at any point during the stream. So, with those ads being run, we are going to be putting a prediction on 3 minutes. We're not going to do anything until the 3 minutes are done, until the ads are done. Right ball is our choice of ball. We're going to run a quick prediction of do we beat the super rival. 5 minutes on that. We'll end it once the ads are done, but it's just to make sure that there's no pre-rolls for everyone who comes in. There's no random ads thrown at you, especially when we get to gym trainers and exciting battles like that, and then nobody misses out on any content. So we'll run those 3 minutes of ads now and see you guys on the other side of these ads, shall we? Of course we will. But we'll wait in the lab and we'll have a light good chat, shall we? How did the Monomon go the other day? It went better than expected, but then I had a complete meltdown. Because I didn't know the routing of it, so apparently I went the wrong way, and then lost my head, lost the run, and then the last hour of the stream was just me ranting at the game. I think I've recovered from then. I think we have become more mature. I think we know what we need to do to play the game. So we might do some Monomon later today. Potentially, we'll see how it goes. Or if people are loving Super too much, then we'll stick at Super. But maybe my plan is do another hour of Super, see how it goes, and then jump over to the Monomon tournament, see how that goes, and then tomorrow we'll just lock in Super all day and have it as a good old-fashioned Super Sunday, shall we? So I feel like that's probably the best outcome of the two of them. But yeah, I've written it down. We're 27 seeds in, so we're up to seed 27. We've got 17 points so far on the tournament. We're not doing great. We are not doing great. But we have to do 75 seeds in 10 days. I'm at about the same seed number as Cam. Cam's gone on way more runs than I have, but I know that I'm about at the same pace as Cam in terms of the seeds that I'm doing. And in terms of my pace going through the game, I'm kind of in line with what Cam does. So if that's what Cam's doing and Cam knows how the game works, I'm so happy that I'm not just doing it at like 2 miles an hour, completely confused and not know what I'm doing. So we're learning about the game a little bit more. I've learned a lot of the rules actually. So you can learn any TM that you pick up as long as your Pokemon can learn it. In Monomon, you can learn it. I didn't know that. I didn't know any of the rules. Did I read the rules? I was given them. Did I read them? No. Was it my own fault that I lost all these seeds? Yes. Am I going to accept the blame? No. Not in the slightest. Of course we're not going to do that. So we'll probably do another hour of Super today, and then we'll jump over to some of the Monomon tournament, because I'm itching to get back in, and I feel like I didn't do it justice last time. And we've got a load more seeds to run, and I'm excited to run them and see, hopefully, see Kanto again, I imagine. We'll finish the whole of Johto, zip through that, and we'll be back off to Kanto in no time. But it seems like it's easy to go on runs in it. It's a lot better to go on runs than I thought in it. So my big flaw with my complaints with it is that the lab sim takes a little bit too long. Which, yes, I still agree that the lab sim takes a little bit too long. Alright? It does take a little bit too long. But once you've beaten the trainer in there, early game's easy. Once you've beaten the rival, you go on so many more runs. So I don't think it's as bad as I thought. But welcome back from the ads, everybody. Hope you're all doing fantastic. Sacred Fire's physical. It's just not. It's not physical. There's no way Sacred Fire's physical. I've got to Google this. I don't believe it. I don't believe a word of it. It's definitely not physical. Why is it physical? Sacred Fire's physical. Why on earth is that physical? What a stupid move that is. I can't believe that's physical. What am I thinking of? What fire move am I thinking of? Mystical Fire. That's where I got it mixed up, everybody. I'm a fraud. I am. Pablo, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. If you do want to participate in the channel point prediction, we've got it going on for the next minute. Are we going to beat the rival? I'm not going to tell you what mon we're going to get, but we are on right ball. I'm going to change the randomizer over to right just so people don't complain. And that's what we'll do. That's exactly what we'll do. I can't believe Sacred Fire's physical. Yeah, I need to do my research. I definitely do. I think next time... I feel like next time we do any kind of Pokemon tournaments, I am going to be in the books. I'm going to be researching everything about the game. Because I think that's what's done me in for the first 27 seeds. I've not known what to do. So I think from that point, we're going to learn, we'll move forward, and we'll have a great time, shall we? So that's the plan, everybody. Let's lock it in. Try the best. So it's Ho's like signature move, and it's physical orientated mon. I still disagree with it. It makes perfect sense, but I still disagree. Right, we're on right ball this time, just as a heads up. It's looking good for the believers. It's looking pretty damn good for the believers. It's looking pretty bloody good for the believers. Well, should we just go on a run then? Should we just do it? Should we just go on a run? This looks pretty damn good, you know. This looks pretty damn good. The sun's up, so we get a chlorophyll speed boost, which is always handy. Ooh, why did I spend the rare candy? Because if I don't make it out there, I look ridiculous. Bear that in mind. You don't want to live in that world where I don't make it out there. That would just be insanity if we didn't make it out. Yeah, you could have said, well, save the rare candy and then we can potentially get to level 8. But I'm thinking more in my head, imagine we lose. Imagine my face when we lose at that point in the game. But enjoy the channel points, everybody. Oh, we're getting heals as well. We just need to get some big moves. I'm not going to pivot. There's no way I'm going to pivot on this. We've got a load of attack. We've got great special defense to counteract the grass and electric weaknesses that we have. The speed's pretty damn solid. The special attack's terrible, which is good as long as we learn a load of physical moves. The physical defense is strong enough. The HP's very good. This mon has a lot of potential, but just because it has a lot of potential doesn't mean that it's a good runner. But I am going to run it nonetheless. We just need this thing to learn some moves and learn this thing quickly. Learn these moves as quick as we possibly can. Get a move at 10, 15, and 20. So that's a potential 3 moves before the gym. The issue with the moveset, the big issue with the moveset, everybody, is we're not 100% accurate with our Mega Horn. And also, a lot of things resist bug, which is a little bit scary. So we're not 100% accurate with that. And then the move that we are 100% accurate with is the double edge, and that's going to do a lot of chip damage back to us. So we kind of need something else. We kind of need something else right now. But it is a runner. It just needs to get that bit of potential. It is. But Forge, how's it going? Welcome into TikTok. Hope everything is well. How's the favourite Perish Song speedrunner doing? Honestly, loving life right now. We've only been Perish Songed once today. Yeah, we lost, but still, it's only happened once. So we're kind of gaming right now. Is it okay to use the smoke ball? It is until... I think it is the whole run, to be honest. I think it is okay to use this. Why have I done that? Why have I done that? Have I done anything there? I took it off. Panicked. I'm worried. Right then. Are we going to beat the Superboy? That's the question. We're not going to use the calcium because it will be a waste. So there's not a chance that we're going to be using that. We don't have any held items. We've got a lemonade. We've got a potion. And there's nothing else that we could possibly do right now. Let's just lock it in, shall we? I'm back and we're still in the forest. We're going to be in the forest for a long time here. Uh-oh. Right, that's good. That's bad. We lose to a crit, but I need to play value. Do I? We can heal a net 18 here. We'll heal a net 18. Go on. Good. Uh-oh. Oh, no, this could be game over here. This could be game over. 2 Perish Songs, including the Steelix. I didn't die to my own Perish Song, though. I didn't die to the Perish Song. I just... Oh, we're going to have to heal again. I died to a dig instead. So there you go. Technically... The hell is this? I've hit the wrong move already. I've hit the wrong move. Oh, I've hit the right move. Jesus! I know was that a crit? Sorry, it was a crit. That felt pretty good. That felt pretty damn strong. I'm going to put it as equal, but Jesus. Sky attack. Oh, this moveset is just... Oh, it's awful. Oh, it's so bad. We've still got a chance, though. It's not over. It's definitely not over with this mon, alright? It's still okay. The lefties, I hope you're doing fantastic as well. Welcome in. Double Edge takes that, right? Yeah, I'll take the chip. That's fine. Snorlax. That could be game. Tita Dance. Oh, it's got on tempo and it crit me! We just need to hit. Alright then, fair enough. That's fine. So, Snorlax is a little bit scary as well. Just watch out for that in the future then. We're really struggling now. I think Tita Dance is going to play so much value for us, but we're really kind of struggling here. Oh, you are joking. Just Tita Dance it. Ingrain, that's good. And then we can Sky Attack this next turn. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Get himself confusion. Good. Sky Attack. Go! Oh! Tita Dance. Good. I should have just hit Mega Horn. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just saving more. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, it's game. That's game. That is... Oh, good. Level 15, new move. Grass Whistle. What's just a worse Tita Dance? Sky Attack and just hope. There's no way. There's no way this thing's still going. Level 16 here is pretty nice. Considering we got out the lab at level 7, we've seen a lot of big mon. The Kyogre made up for it. The Snorlax has made up for it. We just do need some better moves, please. Mega Horn can't carry me forever. I'd love for it to, but it just can't. We'll just play this safe and just take it out. Tiny little bit of chip damage every now and again isn't going to hurt everybody, is it? I had a lot more chip damage than I thought. Can we just get like a good move? Can we just get one good, consistent, no drawback move, please? I don't want any side effects or any of these shenanigans. Just give me like Aerial Ace. I'd take Aerial Ace over Sky Attack. Just give me Wing Attack. Something like that, please. Give me Swift. I'd take Swift over Double Edge. I just want a guaranteed 100 accuracy move with no drawbacks, please. Because right now, we do have a couple of drawbacks on this thing. Tita Dance, good stuff. Into Omega Horn. Confusion, great. That's bad. That's really bad. That's really good. Oh, that's really bad. But that's really good. Okay then, level 18. Good level at so far. Might be able to get to level 20 before Brock. This is very, very scary. So we'll try our very best. Kelly, welcome in. Welcome into the second winning of Super Kaizo ever. It's going to be here. Don't you guys worry about it. Don't need any questions about it. We're going to do it. It's going to happen. This could be it. Maybe it's this run. Maybe the Milotic just keeps on getting some good moves and we keep on doing well. That's the dream, isn't it? But Kelly and Ryan both coming in at the same time. A little bit suspicious that you're not both the same Kelly and Ryan the Kelly and Ryan that we all know. But that's okay. It's definitely not suspicious, is it? But welcome everybody in. I hope all is well. Definitely no suspicions. But hey, we've got the Safari before with a Milotic. Who says it's not going to happen again? Who says it's not going to happen again then, everybody? Yeah, this one's got some absolutely dreadful moves, but still, it's good. Been lurking playing Harry Potter? Is that the Hogwarts Legacy game, and are you enjoying it? That's the question I need to know. I'll just hit out with a double edge. Easy stuff. Right then, it's prediction time. The first time since the game's been beaten. Do we beat Super... Where's his name? Brock. Do we beat Super Brock? 2 minutes on the clock, everybody. What are we thinking? Yes, no. There's no maybe so. It's more just like a yes or no, but I throw in the maybe so just for a little bit of like drama and a little bit of controversy, but it's never once happened like that, so hey, let's try our best, shall we? And you're enjoying it, Ryan? Hell yeah, that's what we like to hear. That's what we love to hear around here. And your Ryan's playing the Marvel Rivals game? Are you sure you're not playing Marvel Rivals then, Ryan? Could happen. Aiming for a 9-day safari. Let's lock it in. Who beat Super? It was Rami. Rami beat Super. I watched pretty much 90% of that whole run, so I can verify that it was fully legit. If anyone says it's not, they're just bitter. That's pretty much it. So for those people thinking, well, there's no way. There is a way. There absolutely is. Right, speaking of no ways, we don't have any held items. We have no good recovery items. We have a great stat spread. The moves are really scary. We need to get a good move at level 20, but it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, right? Let me put my lights on a little bit more, because it's still bright outside, so I feel a little bit dark. And that light doesn't work, because I'm a fraud. True story. I'm a fraud, everybody. Missed the whole thing, but I watched the VOD. Hell yeah. And was it legit, Kelly? I think it was. So chlorophyll doubles our speed in the rain. It doesn't double our speed in the sun. So when I make my teams on competitive Pokemon and I set up my Sun Perish Song teams, where I have a chlorophyll, Terra, Fire, Venusaur in the team, chlorophyll comes in clutch. Weather Ball, Terra, Fire, Sun Up, chlorophyll boosted. Hey, it's a pretty good thing, isn't it? Slap on some choice specs as well. Ooh, it's one-shotting most things, you know. It's a pretty underrated tactic. Pretty damn good tactic, everybody. See, can confirm that it was legit. Wonderful. But Fangirl, how's it going? Level 20 move is constrict. If it is, you're getting banned. That's all I'm going to say, because it would be suspicious if you know that. It would be very suspicious if you were to confirm that. Have I beaten Super? At the end of this stream, we will have. Right, are we ready? Predictions in. Let's get the music on and let's send it, shall we? Let's do it. Reset, welcome in. Hope all is well. How's the stream going? Did we win in the end? My plan here is we need to go risky as possible. We could go for a Mega Horn and just try and take it out, which I'm going to do. Or my other play was Teeter Dance into the Mega Horn. It was a 50-50 play. Same again, Mega Horn, we miss. Magnitude comes in. A little bit of chip damage. Oh. It's going to take a tiny little bit of chip. Not worthy or memorable. All is going to be good, though. All is going to be very, very good, though. We weren't the first Canadian to win today. Hey, tomorrow's a new day, though, Reset. Tomorrow is a brand new day, and anything can happen if that's the case. So you never know. Live in the reality where it can happen. You'll be alright. Oh, God. Teeter Dance, please. What the hell's Magic Coat? Is it crits? Reflects more status moves. Oh. But it doesn't reflect my Confuse. I see. You fool. You absolute fraud. New move! Oh, that's terrible. I don't want it. I don't want it. Doesn't help me. Teeter Dance into a Sky Attack's the only way we win this. It's got no special attack. That's fine. Confuse. Good. Sky Attack. Confuse. Good. Sky Attack. Great. You're joking. Mega Horn does pick it up. Just hit yourself in confusion, please, and don't para me. I don't know. How's it still alive? Do you have a potion? I think he has a potion, so... What? Aha! We can set up a Sky Attack against the next Mon. Oh, no, we can't. Brilliant. Thanks, game. I thought that was how it was going to work. It's gonna make Hobby back! God. Oh dear, we've got no heals and no big dreams. So Mega Horn, if we miss, it's just going to do so much damage back to me. I feel like the valuable play here is Double Edge. Take a 3 or 4... 5 damage? I didn't want to take 5! Oh, mate, his Brock's massive! Sky Attack at the Mega Horn, I feel like, is the valuable play. We need to go risky with it. That's game. That's game. We need to one-shot everything with the Mega Horn, and that's GG. That's GG. It's just GG. It was unfortunate, but as I said, our moves just weren't great. Down the line, the moveset was awful. If you got this thing at Safari, that's not terrible. Astonish, Boomerang, Sludge. That stat spread at Safari Zone. You've also then got the, if you get to Move Relearner, Mega Horn from that. I don't think it was winnable. But Brock, Jesus. Sorry. Right. So he started with this Scary for Alligator that we were lucky against, so we managed to take it out. This Kangaskhan upset me, obviously, with the Leech Seed. This thing coming out also had Leech Seed, didn't use it, but I had Thunderbolt, could have parried me. This then coming out, alright then, game. Okay, I see how it is. I see, it was just never meant to be, was it? So congrats to the doubters. I don't think it was possible today, but hey, the next run's a new run and anything could happen. Absolutely anything. But yeah, if someone really want though, they can find a way to watch the log for the Safari for another streamer. Most important thing is the reputation though, and Remy has a pretty good foolproof reputation. Oh, exactly. Like Rumi, Rumi? Hey Rumi. Remy, we know plays this seed so perfectly that it's consistent. It's not gonna be a scam, is it? As I was saying though, if I won it, people would start and think that that's a scam, I think people would genuinely look at my seeds and be like, there's no way he's won it. And I'd say, well, we didn't get Perish songed. And they'd say, oh, I still don't believe you, Crisp. And I'd just be in disbelief the whole time. Should I have taken anything else? Probably not, maybe. Nah. Another day, another lab, I guess. Hey, we'll see what happens, though. Of course, we'll see what happens. But yeah, it was a perfect run from him. What ball are we? Are we right ball? Are we right ball? Are we? We are right ball. Right is the right choice, apparently. There's a little potential. 100% a scam. Hey, it's always a scam in this stream, don't you worry. Didn't like that. Didn't like how strong this is. Why is this dog getting beaten up by a little, like, plug thing? Oh, get that gone. Thank you. Well done, Arcanine. Lovely stuff. We're gaming, everybody. Oh, we are gaming. But I hope everything's going well for you, though. Reset and welcome in. Mid-ball has been selected. Oh, God, mid-ball. Mid-ball's the worst, man. Mid-ball? Ugh. You're never going to make it out with mid-ball, are you? Actually, what ball did Remy take out at the start of the game? Because maybe that's the scam that we need to follow. We need to just follow Superstitions next. Because playing with pure, raw talent and skill hasn't helped me as much as I'd liked it to. So I think we need to play off Superstitions now. And just crazy things. I think that's the best tactic for us. We'll see. We'll try our best. My luck in the Arcanine, right is always right. It did a good job, you know. Did a real good job. Mid was decent the other day. That's not a lie either. We're honestly... We might have a good chance of winning it. We're not going to have a good chance of winning it. We're really not. But we'll give it a go nonetheless, shall we? Of course we will. But I feel like we... Has it given me more confidence to try and win the game? I don't know. I'll be interested to see what happens over the next weeks. To see what happens in terms of... My big question, right? It's easy in saying, like, what's everyone going to do? Everyone's still going to play the game, right? What the hell's Remy going to do? That's my question. Do you come back to it, or is it like, well, I've beaten it now? What, do you move on to the next challenge? Like, what do you do afterwards? Like, what do you do after that? I've got no idea. I can't help you on that one. What the hell is Remy going to do? That's the big question. Is fighting and ice a perfect coverage? No. No. Got all these dodgy things to worry about. I'm going to say them poison water types. A little bit scary. They are. Not the scary ones. Retire? I kind of think he kind of needs to. Let everyone catch up, you know. But as I was saying earlier though, Rami's done 5,000 more seeds than me, so I have 5,000 more attempts to prove that I'm alright at the game still. Most other people have more seeds than Rami, so that's okay for me. I'm in a good spot. I'm alright. I mean, Super Emerald, Kaizo's unbeaten. Well, we know what's happening next. We know what's going to be happening after that. True story. But Garnet, welcome in. Rami did beat the game. It was on yesterday. It was on yesterday. If you do want to watch it, he'll have his VODs up, don't you worry. Check it out. It's a good watch. Played it perfectly. Genuinely. Could not have played it any better. And his mom was cracked as well, which kind of helped. But still, you can't take anything away from it. Can't take a single damn thing. He had a soundproof, which already means that he's guaranteed to win because, you know, no perish song means easy wins. He had a soundproof Crobat that had Stab Sludge, Stab Aerial Ace, Earthquake, and Thunderbolt. Yeah, it was a great moveset, don't get me wrong, but he played it perfectly. He had the perfect amount of heals. It was literally the perfect seed in terms of how he played it. I'm not saying it was a perfect seed in terms of it was easy. I'm saying he just played it perfectly. Like you said, the perfect amount of heals. He had the right mon at the right time. He got the moves through a relearner. He corked a bloody Ivysaur to get the Evo, did he? It was just a wild run. It really was. Is Super Heart Gold, Soul Silver right? That sounds fun. Well, we'll jump onto it later. We're doing some Monomon tournaments, so we'll be jumping on that in about half an hour or something, where we'll be doing some Heart Gold and Soul Silver in the Monomon tournament, so you can get a feel for it. You can all get a little bit of a feel for it. So let's see how that goes. The only issue with Heart Gold and Soul Silver is how it takes about 3 to 5 minutes in between seeds, because you just have to run. You don't have like a lab necessarily. You take your mon and then you run up to Elm and then you come back down. And in that time you can lose your seed. You can end up getting beaten by something in the wild. Anything can kind of happen in it. It's a little bit scary. It also has a physical special split, which I think adds another level of diversity to the game and another level of complexity. But other than that, I think it's good. I think it's a good challenge. So I think we'll jump over to that in a little bit and see how it goes. But I'm excited for it. But Emerald is unbeaten, as we all know. So Emerald is a good place to start. But is Emerald just too similar? Who knows? Maybe everyone will love Emerald. We don't know. Take Kelly down to Morwile. Oh, God. Oh, God. So I thought I'd run this, by the way, because I just didn't see anything else in the wild that I was kind of fussed with. And I thought, we may as well just get a run going, shall we? May as well just get something done. We'll use Trick, try and steal some berries. I'm kind of tempted just, like, this seed will just be done, shall it? This seed will kind of just be done. We don't really need this seed, do we? Oranberry proc, it's good value. Freeze. Don't poison. Oh, this is the issue. We can make it back, but I don't want a grass dance. Oh, I don't want a grass dance. I just want to be, like, in the next seed. This thing isn't going to win. All right? This thing just is not going to win. All right? It's just not going to win. Why are we even running it? It's not going to learn any new moves. Then again, it could. We could have a chance with it. Well, we'll send it. We'll obviously do it as far as we can. One water move and it's gone, though. Despite its really good defenses. Terrible, terrible special defenses. Absolutely abysmal. Emerald was the favourite growing up. You see, I said this about Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and then I replayed it and got upset. 2, 3, 4... because I realised it was just so much more difficult in the early game. But I just love the art style of Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I like Johto as a region. I think it's a nice region to play through. I like the art style of it. We should have enough. If we don't have enough, I've miscalculated and it'll just be funny, won't it? It was bloody close. It was very, very close. But I think Heart Gold Soul Silver would be a great one to have next. I think it would be. We'll all join Orin. We'll all join over there and have a lovely time, shall we? Karate Chop's good. Icy Wind's not fine. Trick value? Give me speed. Gives me speed. Block. Alright. Okay. Good. We'll trick on the first thing that comes out and hope for a good berry. No, we'll just Karate Chop. Oh, we're dead anyway. Never mind. Right, on the next seed. That makes everything a little bit easier for us because, God, that seed was just doomed from the beginning, wasn't it? Course it was just doomed. Are we right ball? No, we're mid ball. Wonderful. Just wonderful. 2 stab moves. Who says no? I've heard that the winning run on Super had 2 stab moves. So can we replicate it? Who knows? But we'll try our very best. Anybody want to sort out some of these favourites for me at the bottom? It's Tangela and Sunkern that are out next, in that order. So feel free if you guys want to change them. You know, you don't have to. But I feel like it will be quite tough to get those. I feel like it will be quite tough. Do you know what? This thing's actually really good. I'm going to run it. I'm confident. I'm confident that we're going to run it. No dark types we're going to run into. And we've got Sky Attack for it anyway. We've got Shed Coverage in Sky Attack. We've got Dark Coverage in Sky Attack. This thing's actually really solid. Yeah, this is it. This is the runner. This is it, guys. We don't need to worry about these next seeds or anything like that. None of these garbage. Got Water Absorb, which is really good. We can get some potential passive heals if we get a little bit lucky. Psychic's a strong move. We just need to get a little bit more special attacking moves, and this thing is going places. Water Storm for when we get the Safari and inevitably get a Kingdra, so that's a good start. Solid speed stat, not really a terrible nature. I think there's some value in this, everybody. Maybe the Tangela gets one more run through. In fairness, the Tangela probably does deserve one more run through. But, yeah, the other favourites are a little bit suspicious. Alright. Uh-oh. Psychic, you need to do a lot more damage than that. Go! Oh, I thought it's a Miracle. That's okay. Need to get a good move at level 12. Well, we need to get to level 12 is the issue. Let's keep on Psychic. Keep on hitting the Psychic. Mirror move! Ha ha ha! You fool! We win! Lovely stuff. I'm getting Feebas favourite. I'm actually... The favourites have a caveat saying, unless you pay me an obscene amount of money, the favourites actually must be 450 base stats or more. Actually... That's the truth behind it, guys. Lucky, how's it going? Welcome in. Do I need a Nintendo device to play this? I have a Nintendo device, yes. I have all of them. That is all I will say. As long as you can obtain a legitimate copy of the game, you are good. Oh, that's bad. I'm going to still Psychic. I think we can lower its special defense twice and kill it. Because it's going to spam Future Sight. That's fine. Yeah, I think we're alright. We didn't lower its special once, but that's okay. There's good value in that. But Loki, thank you ever so much for the follow. Welcome on in. We're only level 11 still. Oh, no. Mew is the worst. Mew and Celebi in this game are so garbage, aren't they? Oof, they're really not great. Crisp, how hot is it up there? It's all right up here. What about down there, Liam? Right, on to the next one. It's good. I think it's not like silly heat. It's like a fine heat. I'm not complaining. I think the heat's absolutely fine. Thunder Punch is fine as long as you don't get parried. Good. Good value. New move is Luster Purge. That kind of doesn't really help us. But hey. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, yes. Oh, no. That was a crit. So it's gonna do that much regardless. We need to heal and then set up a mirror move because it's faster than me as well. Charge. All right, that's fine. No, mirror move, Sky Attack. What am I talking? What's it do? It's throwing. It's throwing so much. Why did I heal? I didn't know it was gonna throw. Why is it throwing? But yeah, heat-wise, genuinely up here, it's quite nice. It's not too hot in the slightest. It's like nice weather here. It's been raining, well, not raining, but it's been like spitting and showering every now and again, so the weather's okay here. It's cooled down very nicely, so no complaints where I am right now. None in the slightest. Favourite Pokemon? Number 1, Bulbasaur, the GOAT. Number 2, it changes all the time, but right now, it's Sableye. Occasionally Vaporeon has been up there. Smokescreen over Amnesia? Well, it's legal Smokescreen, so okay. There's value in that. But you can't beat a little bit of Bulbasaur every now and again. But what about you? We need to get the idea of whether or not you think certain Pokemon are better than others, and then we can forge an idea. Houndoom and Nidoking. Ah, some solid shouts there. I can't argue with those. Some very, very solid shouts. Uh-oh. This thing's a tank. That's fine. Mimic? Ah, you thrown. That's absolutely fine. Our issue here is we're very underleveled and we only have one move to attack with. I know you can say, Crisp, you actually also have Sky Attack and Luster Purge, but I'm not clicking them, am I? I'm never going to click them. So, it's a little bit of a problem this run. We needed to get some more special moves. Ideally, we do see one of your favourites in Nidoking in the gym. That would be very nice. But, we didn't, sadly. We kind of didn't see them. If only, eh? Sitting in 30 degrees where you are. 44 where you're going on holiday on Monday. Hey, you booked that holiday. That sounds like a you problem, man. It doesn't sound like a me. You're gloating about going on holiday here, right? We don't take holidays. We're dedicated round here. Oh, no. No holidays for us. None. Not whatsoever. Right, the bag's bagging here, just as a heads up. So let's try not to lose, shall we? But enjoy your holiday, though, when that comes around. I do look forward to it for you. Oh, we're dead. We're so dead. We need to get a special defense drop and or a crit. No, we need to get the special defense drop and the crit, please. No, what are you doing, Matt? Right, we should live with a crit. It's fine. I'm still... please don't get anything stupid, silly, whatever. We're going to have to heal. Why do I have to heal against this? Do I have to heal against this? I feel like if I heal against this, we're not going to beat Brock. But if I don't heal against this, we just don't get to Brock. Oh, this is grim. Cacturn is a favourite. I didn't read that message. I didn't read that in the slightest. Can't wait to get back to Australia. In Canada on the working holiday, so it's cold here. It's meant to be summer. Ah, shocking, isn't it? Get yourself back to where it's nice and toasty, eh? Alright, what do we do? Someone clip that? Clip what? What did I say? I didn't say anything. I don't know what I said. I don't know what I've done. I genuinely don't know. I forget everything that happens around here. It comes out of my mouth, it's gone. Instantly. Goes through brain, comes out of mouth, disappears. That's my life, everybody. I can't remember a single damn thing. 44 supposed to be bad. So there's different heat. Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about it. Right, what's the plan here? We do outspeed. I don't think we one-shot that thing. I'm gonna have to heal. Of course it hits Harden. Of course it does. Of course, we'd have taken it out. Ghost, yeah, would have won without the heal. Never mind. Never mind. Shocking. It's like 10 degrees above the average temperature here. It's just wild, isn't it? It's just wild how, like, hot it is right now. Speaking about hot things are heating up here. It's Super Brock time. 2 minutes on the clock, everybody. We're back. We're ready. We're gaming. We've got Psychic, and that is all. We're not going to get our level 23 move. That is way too far away. You're never going to get 5 levels in a single gym. It's just impossible. So, we're going to struggle. So, Psychics and Luster Purges are our best bets. Sky Attack is our last resort. Smokescreen's not the worst play. So, everything's looking a little bit questionable around here. It's looking a little bit suspicious how far we reckon we can make this seed go. What are we thinking, no? No heals? No moves? Nothing. Do have 2 awakenings though, and a max revive. So realistically, there's a chance, right? We can max revive. We can use maybe we'll buy some repels. Maybe we can just repel the other trainers away from us. Is that something that we could consider? Maybe, honestly, might have to be something that we genuinely consider because that's kind of scary where we are right now. So that might be something that we think about. Oh, I've just clicked on my own bloody thing in there and it was me talking again. I didn't like that. Oh, did not like that in the slightest. No. Get that gone. Ugh. Sounds like a winner. Oh, there's always one believer, isn't there, B? There's always one. But it's B-Town's finest. I hope everything's going well. Welcome back at this channel. Welcome back at the stream as well. What are we thinking then? A lot of doubters. So believers, hey, some good odds there. Some pretty good odds. You could also think about this. If we don't see a dark type or a psychic type, if we are at least neutral against everything, We have a solid chance. Gotta look. We have good speed. We have good special attack. If we can start ticking over some of the levels, maybe get to level 20 early Brock, we might have a good chance. Let's send the music on and go for it. See what we can do. There's at least one believer. That's all we need to know. Water Absorb could come in clutch for us. That's quite scary. I'm going to smoke screen. You're going to tickle me? Oh, honestly, yeah, that's fine. Great, wonderful. Special defense drop, really good. The tickle's not the worst thing for us. That's okay. That might get me a 19.5. It doesn't. This thing's quite scary. We don't take it out. I'm going to smoke screen. Good value. Okay, level 20 already. Hang on. We'll just turn things right on its head here. I'm just going to go Psychic. I know it's going to kill me, but still. Yawn. That's fine. We've got Awakenings. We do have Awakenings. So the plan is double smoke screen. Right, we're asleep. So then we will wake up with our Awakening. It's going to yawn again, but here's the value. We Psychic. Yep, good. And then we wait it out. We wait it out. We wait it out. What was that? What was that? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's game. That's game. That is game over. Right, we've got a couple of players that we could go for. Lusterburge can lower the special defense first. So we go Lusterburge. Oh, it's dead. It's dead. It's going to burn me. We need to lower the special defense. We need to do it. It is. Good. Crit. Crit and we win. It played me. It just played me. It used Taunt on me. What can I do? It completely walls me. And it's got Heat Wave. Couldn't have been a water move, could it? You are joking. You are joking. Sorry. Sacred Fire, Hydro Bump, Solar Beam, and Thunder Punch later down the line. What? Is that in the Safari? There's no way. There's no way if that's in the Safari. If that's in the Safari, that's insane. It's not in the Safari. I was going to say, imagine you get this thing in the Safari, right? It's coming at you with these 4 moves and a solid special attack to start with. Nah, that would have been unreal. Well, doubters. Fair enough, honestly. Fair enough. Was there anything else in the seed? Honestly, let's have a check of Brock. Yeah, we wouldn't have won that. That resisted me completely. This resisted me completely. These things were just... these things were fine, but just too hard of a Brock. Just too hard of a Brock in the end. What was there anything else here? There was a Feraligatr with Damp, but its defenses weren't strong enough and it didn't get enough moves early on. Wasn't anything there for us. And the only other thing that I was thinking about was the Slowbro, but too slow and terrible anyway. On to the next one, everyone. As I said, we'll be doing this for another 20 minutes, and then we'll jump over the Heart Gold, back on the good old Monomon. We can't take any of them, so we're left ball. What are we, mid-ball? Mid-ball. Wonderful. Okay, so we could Thunder Wave, Flash Fire value. Anything's legal in the lab, so we might be able to win this. Might be able to win this. We can no longer win this. We can no longer win this. It hit every single... It's barely been paralysed. Yep. There was a way where we could have won that if it got paralysed every single turn, but it only got paralysed once, so... Yeah, it was unfortunate. We are mid-ball. We're not mid-ball because we can't take the other two, so we are Spearow Ball. We can go Yawn, Dream Eater, so there's big value in that. So we'll go Yawn. It'll detect and fail. We'll go Yawn, and then it'll fall asleep this turn, so we'll go Quick Attack for some value. And then we'll go on the next seed. Easy stuff. I don't think there was any more complications in that one. Right, are we allowed to take mid-ball this time? We are. Stab Drill Peck against a fighting type. How's that not KOing? Come on. Right, Jump Bluff. Here we go. We're out. We're going... We're not going very far with it, but we're still going with it. It's all going well. It would have been too tough to beat that last Brock, though, for those people wondering. It would have just been way too tough. We just didn't have the stats. Didn't have the moves was a big problem. But yeah, later down the line, it came with every single move that you'd want on it. It was just insane. Would have been insane. But sadly, we just couldn't get those moves. Not for little old Crisp anyway, not that time. So let's do a little bit of a scouting mission. 20 speed is a good amount of speed to have, because you can start figuring out what's good, what's bad, what's a little bit curly-whirly, and then make an informed decision. So I think we'll do a little bit of scouting early on. Solrock with Drought. Not the worst. You obviously have a resistance to fire, but the scary thing with that is Solar Beam. So you got to always worry about that one. Yeah, Slacking is the tied best Pokemon in the game with Mewtwo. So very scary stuff. If you see either one of them, it's game over and just panic. Just panic and run for the hills. Just don't think about anything else. Don't look behind you. Just worry, alright? Drizzle on a Machamp. We need to scout that out and see if it has any fire moves. What am I allowed to do here? Synthesis. Not allowed to synthesis anymore. Slash... Hyper Fang. Okay. Not the worst. Definitely not the best, but not the worst. What are we thinking then? Because we could take it. We could potentially take it and hope for the best. It's there for an option. It's there for a backup. Let's scout something else out. Moo Moo, good. Persim, good. Okay, we're getting some good items here. The bag could consider to be bagging. We could potentially take the Tropius, but I like a Cradilly. I really do like a Cradilly run. Waterstone. Okay, so we might be able to buy some books. That's a good start. What are we tempted by then? We could take the Tropius and then maybe scout out another area a little bit better with it. We could potentially cope on the Cradilly, because the Cradilly might just be good in its own right. I think we've got to consider and see what else is out there. I think 19 speed, I'm going to risk grabbing a couple more items. See how it goes. Just hope nothing's like rapid. Chansey is also here. We can test that. Silverwind's not the worst move. You just got to think about beating that first trainer. So Chansey has potential. Cradilly, I kind of want to scout the Cradilly out as well. The fact that you can't get hit by the Sandstorm, really helpful. You got to think about these little things, these tiny little details, which I think will help you win runs. I think Cradilly's a good shout. I think Blissy's a good shout. It's not Blissey, it's Chansey. Let's have a little look, shall we? We'll heal up. Ninjask, okay, we won't even consider that. That's just wild stuff, isn't it? I want to make sure that we're full HP before we start attacking this Cradilly, just in case. Just on the off chance. Payday, alright. Payday, okay. Sandstorm. It's got shed coverage early on. Also, no, no, you're allowed to set up weathers, aren't you? Are you allowed to take weather? Because I don't know how that works. Because your ability is so if your ability is allowed to set up the weather, am I allowed to then set up the weather? But then in the same time, speed boost increases your speed, and you're not allowed to use agility. So should speed boost be banned? There's a lot of questions that I've got to answer and ask here. So am I allowed to use Sandstorm? Because it technically counts as setup, doesn't it? Take the Cradilly and they're looking 22. What else is there in here? The only thing we'd consider is the Tropius, just because it has Trace. But I feel like you're right. I think this is the correct option. I think it's the strongest on paper, so we'll catch it in a Safari Ball because it fits colour-wise. Nice and green, very good stuff. Is it good, though? Who's telling me to catch these Pokemon? I've got to have words with somebody. I've got to be having words with somebody. Who's telling me to catch these things? Like, what the hell are these things? I'm going to lose! Thank God we've found one at level 8 already. Please just let me catch this thing. This is just as bad. Oh dear. Alright, what other routes are there? Because this thing sucks. Keen Eye, not bad. A little bit too fast. No Drizzle. That might be alright in the long term. Route 22, there's a Solrock we could potentially take. Route 1, what else is on Route 1? This is some dodgy corp here. This is quite bad. If it's not great, we'll just run the Machamp. If it's like a bang average Mon, unless it can evolve via Stone. Yeah, that's a bang average Mon. So I personally think we should have taken the Chansey there. After trying to scout I think we would have scouted the Cradilly. Actually, no, the Cradilly would have just one-shot us. Because it has like 30-odd special attacks, so it would have just one-shot us. We wouldn't have had a chance to be able to scout it. Or I'd have taken it and gone, its special attack's insane. I'd have always taken the Cradilly. You're right. I would have always taken it. I'm not going to live in this world where I'm not going to... Oh, it doesn't matter anyway. 2 Perish Songs today, everybody. That's 2. I think we need to get a Perish Song counter. We might be able to live this one if we can one-shot the next Mon that comes out. Please be a Geodude or something. Hey, there we go. Hang on. No, do we... I don't get it. So, why did we win? Why did my Perish counter not tick? Because we've had battles before when I've taken out the last Mon and my Perish counter didn't tick. Where's the consistency of the game? I don't understand it. My Perish counter ticked to 0 that turn, right? I shouldn't have won that. What? I've got no idea. I have no idea how this game works anymore. That doesn't matter anyway. Double paralysis, that's okay. Because we'll get triple paralysis. Oh. Oh. It's game over. Yeah, it's just too fast and too strong. Never mind. Never mind. I don't understand how we won that, though, genuinely. Right, let's have a look then in the wild. Should we have taken the Chansey? It would have been tough to win that. Would have had Superpower Silverwind, Hyper Fang. That first fight, I think we would have lost it. I think we would have just lost it. If we miraculously got the Evo, it wasn't great. It just wasn't that great in the end. I think with Poison Point as well, as good of an ability people might think it is, you come across something with Synchronize, not Synthesize. You come across something with Synchronize, you're in a bad spot there. And that is just game over. I think you only lose if you one-shot it turn... If you one-shot the turn, either use Destiny or Perish Song. But still, we've done battles in the past where I thought we won, and then the Perish Song still ticked down to 0. Why did it not tick down to 0? I feel very confused at the game. I don't understand. Like, genuinely, I thought we'd have lost that one. Ah, well, not for me to worry about, is it? We're on mid-ball and we're cooking everybody. We are going for it. Astral, how's it going? You're brand new to this. How does it all work? Well, haven't we got a story for you? So, the gist of it, you got to beat the game, Astral, with 1 Pokemon. Okay? Sounds simple enough. Every Pokemon has a level boost. So, it's got about a 50 to 100% level boost, which is quite scary. On top of that, all the other trainers have Smart AI. That's quite scary. On top of that, everything's randomized, from stat spreads to move sets to evos. It's all randomized. And what else? You've got to pivot halfway through the game. Everything in the game hates you. It was only beaten once, and it was only beaten yesterday. That's how hard it is. It took Raimi, who beat it, 8,000 attempts. Some people are on 10,000 plus attempts and still haven't beaten it. So we're sitting pretty nice at 3,500. So I think we're not in the worst position possible. But if you do want to fully read all of the rules for yourself, if you type in !super, that will give you the exact rules that we're doing right now, or !IronMON, which I'll put in the chat, gives you all of the standard IronMON rules to get you started. Any questions? Feel free, fire away. We're a fountain of knowledge around here. We might not be the best at the game, but we know a lot about it. And that's one thing. So I hope you're having a nice time, Astral, and welcome on in. Maybe it's something about the opponent's speed. Oh. It could be to do with speed, because I know that the way that Perish Song works in like competitive terms is that... But then you still faint, though. You still faint at the end of the turn. I've got to do some testing. How am I going to test this? I have no idea. The only way I could theorize testing this is... We'd have to have Perish Song and Memento, or Perish Song and some guaranteed way to lose. Doesn't proc if the battle's over. But you say... Oh, no, because the turn end and the weather activated, didn't it? On that last one. So the turn technically ended. Right, it all makes sense. So if in that last run, which we did like a couple of days ago, where instead of me just getting one shot and taking it out... No, instead of me putting this one down to 1 chip damage and then taking it out with a sandstorm and then the turn ending... If we'd have just one-shot it out of the get-go, we'd have been alright. Ah, I see. It makes sense. Astral, thank you so much for the follow. I do appreciate it. I hope you're having a lovely time in here and enjoying your weekend as well. Tempted to go for this Porygon 2. We've got solid special defense on this thing. It's also got... What else? Rock Throw's solid. It's not doing a lot of damage. We've got insane defenses. Hypnosis has value. I will honestly go for a level 6. If we can find the 8, wonderful, but I might spend the time looking for a level 6. Because Rock Throw is doing a lot of damage. Stab Scratch isn't as bad as you think. It is faster than me, so I'm worried if it's just too fast. But we'll have a look at it nonetheless, shall we? If it's faster than me at 3, it's too fast. Yeah, let's look for the 6. Hope that it's at least decent. Alright, so we've learned a little bit about the game today. We've learned that Perish Song hates me, and we need to avoid it at all costs. That's all we've learned. Did we know that beforehand? Yes. Yeah, we did. Is it going to change the way that we play the game? I don't think it really can it? And yes, I said can. So feel free to dance. That's the one. And then sometimes it just randomly decides if you've had enough. Honestly, yeah, the game hates me sometimes, doesn't it? True story. True story. Right, do we just keep on looking for this Porygon, or do we just give up and look at something else? Rock Throw's solid, and it's doing decent damage to us, considering we have 37 defense. And that thing's only level 5, so that thing will only have about 15 attack maximum. Yeah, let's keep on searching. Ideally, the level 8 just pops up, but if we see the 6, I'll just take it. I will just take the 6. Maybe it's in some other part of the game, and that might just speed everything up a little bit easier as well. It's not, but that's fine. We don't need to worry about that. Let's just grab it. Of course we will. Right, level 6. Let's just lock it in. We should have gone for the Ultra Ball, but that's okay. Right, here it is then. Is it any good? 4 stars. Is it a fraud though? Is it one of these fake 4-star Pokemon, alright? Not really. Not really. Kind of one of them legit ones. Right, we've got a Citrus Berry. Let's go for it. This will be the last seed on Fire Red. Oh, why did I go in here? Get me out. Oh, Jesus. What did we just get there? I didn't see. Leaf Stone, alright. This will be the last seed that we do on Fire Red today. And then we'll be jumping over to some Heart Gold, Soul Silver for the Monomon that we're featuring in. Which is, it's basically IronMON. Not much of a twist, but a nice twist to help you go on a little bit more runs. So, do we beat the Superboy, everybody? 1 minute on the clock. What are we all thinking? It's going to be the last Fire Red one of the day, and then we'll switch over to finish the stream off with 2 hours of the Monomon tournament. We need to make our way through because we are miles behind on the seeds. So that's what we've got to do. Nameless, here for the Monomon. Well, you joined at a perfect time. How on earth are you? Hope you're doing fantastic, Ghoul. How is it going? But yeah, what are we thinking then, everybody? Pop your channel points on the line. Are we going to win? Are we going to lose? The Porygon 2 has potential. It has some real good potential. What on earth are we thinking then? It's pretty damn good. It's got some good moves. It's got Rock Throw, which is good. Stab Scratch is technically our strongest physical move right now. Octazooka has good value. The Nature's pretty strong. Lightning Rod doesn't really affect it too much. The Citrus Berry could potentially help us. Not a lot of defense, not a lot of special defense, not a lot of HP, but a dream nonetheless. Any more for any more. Let's send it, shall we? Let's send it. Huntail comes out. That's Scratch. We could go Hypnosis, which I think is more valuable, so we'll go Hypnosis. Good. And then Scratch. Great. Citrus Berry will proc. so we can afford to keep on going for it. Could go Octazooka for the accuracy drop, which I still feel is valuable to try and win this. Berry procs, that's fine. We can put it back to sleep. And then we need to go for these accuracy drops quick. Good, there's one. Honestly, one might just do, and then scratches might be valuable enough. Put it back to sleep. Crit's huge, and we're dead. Yep, thanks, game. Thanks, game. Couldn't have played it any worse, could I? Too much speed in the end, sadly. Not enough defenses, not enough HP. But I think it could have gone far. If you get this thing with Aerial Ace a little bit sooner, give it a couple better moves, maybe, but are you just saying maybe if it has better moves, it has potential? There was a Domfan with Drought that just wasn't very good. There was a Vigoroth that was never going to get to level 36, so we don't even need to consider it. There was a Skarmory that was just too slow. Flareon that was just terrible, despite its really high special attack. Only Crunch and Bubble. And then in the forest, the things that we didn't see. Electabuzz that had Levitate, but really struggled in its moveset. There was a Raichu that had speed boost but just had no moves, sadly. Flygon that had just no special defense, so that was just going to be a disaster. So congratulations to the doubters on that one. I'm going to run the 3 minutes of ads now, everybody, and we're going to switch over to some Heart Gold, Soul Silver. So it's going to be exciting. Let's do it.